What up, party people? Good to see you guys. Sorry, it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. I've actually been super sick. I seem to have gotten some sort of, I don't know, like I'm always getting sick in Texas. I don't know why. I like never did in LA, but for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's a change in altitude or humidity level or something, but it's killing me out here. Anyway, I'm finally feeling a little bit better, just a little bit congested. It's time to get back to things. Of course, I've continued to keep track of what's been going on, and it's been wild, my friends. It's been craziness. Fears of bank contagion, continued bailouts that continue to confuse the public at large about the amount of inflation that's coming and how ultimately the Federal Reserve never will be able to stop inflation and take us back down to 2%, as they keep saying. But anyway, today was the day of the culmination of Federal Reserve meeting to hike rates or not, and it was a lot of confusion based on some of the bank uncertainties that were taking place over the last couple of weeks as to what direction rate hikes would go. Would they pause completely? Would they just hike stronger and cause the banking crisis to just finally finish once and for all? Hike the full 100 basis points? Or would they do what the market was expecting, which was 25 basis points? So continued attempts to make it look like they're trying to fight inflation until a real banking crisis they cannot stop occurs. For now, they managed to taper over fears of massive bank runs, because they basically announced that they'll just backstop any of these bank runs by allowing banks to take whatever bonds they have that are losses and claim them as full value before redemption for at least a year. In a nutshell, unlimited money to make sure the banks stay solvent as long as they need to for now. So well played, Fed, well played, Fed. So they bandaged that over right now, but of course it's gonna come with a hefty taxation in the form of inflation to come. So they have to make it look at least like they're fighting inflation. So we got 25 basis points today from Fed Chairman Powell. He's not sure that ongoing rate hikes will be necessary. That language is changing. So they basically have to continue activity to try to stop inflation, whatever the heck that means. So it's like the Federal Reserve blinking is what this is. And it should be a nod to all sorts of risk markets. I think it should be a huge nod to crypto. That's really, I think, picking up some of this attention as a form of a hedge from inflation. So I think crypto is really one of the best places to be right now. I've been super hesitant to say buy the dip, super hesitant through this whole bear market to say buy. I don't know, I'm like, I just can't find it within me to say those words. But right now, like, maybe I shouldn't say it like financial advice, right? It's not financial advice. I know what I'm doing. I would be buying the dip, right? I'm happy to have a job right now to be able to buy the dip, let's put it that way, because I think this is going to be one of the last opportunities to do so before this whole system really has to change drastically. And it's going to be a period of, I think, this bull run, what I've been waiting for since 2016. But I keep thinking it's coming, but this time it really does feel like it's coming, where people finally realize why these things exist as a life raft. Though the banks are trying to close us off from the life raft, there's still time to get on board crypto and have some, at least, in addition to other hedges you might have like gold and silver. I still continue to think cryptocurrencies are the best place to be, but that's, you know, based on my own experience, my own diligence. I'm not recommending anybody do without their own diligence, without figuring it out for themselves. So make sure you are doing that for yourself, of course, is researching this. Why Bitcoin was born. Chancellor on the brink. What is this, the third brink, the chancellor that's going on? Credit Suisse being bailed out this week. What else we got? Oh yeah, so if you are a Celsius custody holder, it looks like settlement has been passed. So you will have to sign, I believe the date is April 24th. By that date, you are going to have to sign if you agree with the settlement. You had funds that were dirty custody, meaning they were never pure custody. You'll now be eligible to get those funds. They weren't earning through Earn, but maybe you had transferred them over to custody at some point. You'll be able to get about 72.5% clean if you accept the settlement by April 24th. You'll be receiving a first payout. I believe that date is July 11th. for half of that amount, 36.25%, and then another 36.25% by December 31st before the year's end. You'll be eligible for the other half of the settlement amount. These are not going to be dollars. You're going to be getting back the crypto from what I've seen publications saying. So I think that's really good news if you've been, again, forced hodling. So it'll almost be like you got made whole, dependent on the prices of cryptocurrencies at the time, especially if they continue to climb. So not too bad, I would say there. So yeah, good news. You should be receiving an email if you're going to be eligible to accept that settlement, and then of course you're going to have to waive your right to future litigation to try to get 100%. But that might be fair for some folks considering the steep prices that are being paid to deal with this bankruptcy from Celsius. That could be over $1 billion that continue to accrue in fees that are paid out for dealing with this bankruptcy. That could mean less you're getting on the dollar eventually if you do continue to litigate. So it might be a good deal for some. I heard some reports saying that if your custody amount was less than 100,000, you're going to be getting back 100%. I'm not sure as to the validity of that. Look into that yourselves. And lastly, Justin's son has been charged with fraud, selling unregistered securities, namely Tronix token, so the Tron token. Finally, right, like this has come after him, or I guess come back to haunt him, I guess you could say. And also BitTorrent, so they're called like Rainberry or something now, the BitTorrent. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Point is, he's being charged by the SEC. Not a super good look. He was someone that was recently trying to buy Credit Suisse and bail them out, funny enough. But it looks like this was timing on the SEC to say, nah, dude, like you're not that good, you're not that clean, buddy. Not that I like the SEC. Fight the SEC, fight the powers that be. I'll catch you guys next time. I gotta go. We'll see what this week brings. I'm super bullish. I do want to say that. I do want to say that I believe in accruing both Bitcoin and Ethereum for different purposes. I think that Bitcoin is the entry. It's the gateway drug of crypto, and for a very good reason. Everyone, I think, should have it in the portfolio just in case. I'll probably be talking a lot more about this topic of Bitcoin and Ethereum as we go forward here. I think Ethereum, however, just look at the ultrasound money principles. Go to ultrasound.money, check it out for yourself. Finally, disinflationary. So it's going to be, like I said on Twitter, a battle between this narrative of Bitcoin, 21 million cap, hard money, versus Ethereum, actually disinflationary, and what that could mean for mad crypto gains going forward. I think that's going to be a pertinent topic, so we'll probably be covering that more. If you have any thoughts on that, of course, let me know down below in the comments, and I look forward, as always, to hearing from you guys. Please share these videos so we can continue to grow and bring as many people on board to prosper and survive through all of this, and share the times with us. It's been a journey through the years. I'm so grateful for those of you who have been here thus far with me and continue to be. That's incredible. It warms my heart. It really does. Take care, everyone. Much love and stay cryptic. Peace.